Hey, it's me, Nala, like the Lion King, and this is my channel, DBNaila, done by Nala. So before I really start anything, I want to give a shout out to the Well Art Gallery. They invited me to paint live for an event. It's a block party event called Manchester Manifest, and they invited me to paint anything I wanted. And of course, I painted the creepiest, darkest thing. But I mean, hey, it's my style, so what can I say? Also, the lights kind of made it look really cool. Guess what, guys? We have a printer. Thank you, Mom, for letting me have yours. She gave me hers. I'm so happy about that. But we have a printer, so now we can go ahead and print our shirts. We have our paper already, and I got a bunch of more shirts for you guys. Well, not a bunch more. I have the same ones, but some solid color. I think I have a black one and like a blue one. But I'll show you guys in a little bit. But before I start, I just want to say thank you for the views and just hearing me and just being interested, I guess, you know. So it's really cool. I'm really excited and I really appreciate you guys. Just keep up the love, like, subscribe, share, put the notifications on. I'm gonna try to make it consistent every Wednesday. I want to give you guys videos, but I'm super excited. I'm not gonna talk the whole time, but yeah, so first thing I want to do is start unboxing my actual print. The press part is huge, so I'm gonna work with it. You know me instructions, but I have to read the instructions for this one because, you know, we could probably blow up. So give me a second on that, and yeah, so enjoy my video. Okay, so I'm kind of starting at this, and I'm just kind of like, these instructions itself are very confusing. I will say that. It's just, it looks like a printer printed this.
Funny.
I'm like, can you guys see that? It's just, it's strange. But I'm gonna try to look over these instructions, I think, so I can at least know what I'm talking about. Just give me a few seconds here. Yeah, this is, I'm not gonna skip the instructions, but I'm just gonna kind of like unbox it because, this is making me fall asleep. So yeah, but then again, this is Dream Van Heat Press Machine Instruction Manual. I'm gonna leave the link on exactly what this is below, so you guys can get one, I guess. I got mine, by the way, I got mine for cheap because this was the reused one. So the original price is like 200 something, but I had got mine for like 100 something, and I'm just like, yes. But I'm just saying, reuse is still good. But yeah, because, you know, like I said before, I'm on a budget.
We do not care.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to just piece them together. I think there's like a separate piece right here, and so I have this piece here. I'm gonna try to put it on. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna try to put it on that. Ignore my nails. I'm a art teacher, so, you know, they never last. Yeah. I got the piece hooked up, so that's cool. But okay, so now I have to actually plug the piece in. So I found this in the box as well. I almost forgot. This is the cord that goes into the wall. All right, so it's all or nothing, I guess. Keep that. Let's just see how this goes. So I just realized this power cord is all over here. So I'm gonna move my whole setup. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so they said I just have to plug it up and do some other type of figuring out the numbers. It's all in the directions. But before I do that, I don't have a print. So what I wanted to do was print out a design one from the design that we made together last time, but this is the paper. It said print on the white side. Now, this is what bothers me. I never know which side of the paper to put it on when you put it in the printer. It's very alarming, right? So, it could go either way. I'm gonna try doing both ways. And I'm gonna make a couple of the prints. I'm gonna try for my ink dyes because I gotta get more ink. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I will be back. Okay, so as you can tell, we are out of ink. But I mean, you know, I kind of mess with it. I may put it on like, I don't know, an apron. I guess there's no black. I don't even know what this is lacking. I may have to go buy ink.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
So hello, I'm actually on day 2. It was a long day. I have hiccups. This is annoying. But okay, so I think hopefully we printed correctly. Oh my god, these hiccups. Give me a second. So I heard if you hold your breath like really long, you'll stop hiccuping. I'm gonna try it.
Take a deep breath. 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 Take a deep breath.
Alright, so they're basically saying just fiddle with the screw thingy and the pressure of it to see if it's, you know, comfortable, I guess. You don't want to break the springs. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can do this now. So when you're printing a shirt, you have to put the shirt on, then the paper on top of that. So let's just see what happens. The directions don't tell me like I have to get rid of the rubber piece, but like, is the rubber piece supposed to put that much heat on? I feel like I'm supposed to take the rubber thing off. You guys, this is so bad. I forgot to print it opposite. So, I need to go print this back again and make it the opposite version of it. Like, mirror. It should be, you know, this is why I should have read the back of this. This is more informative than the actual thing. It's saying that it should be, I think this is textile application. I'm not really sure, but I think it's supposed to be 365. So I tried my other sublimation paper that I had before for my other shirts I had tried one time. It kind of worked a little bit better, but it's the day. I'll put it in my link. But I printed it bigger so you can see more of the color. The only thing is you have to cut this, so I'm gonna have to cut it. Okay, let's try this one more time, please. After a bunch of trial and error, we got something. Woohoo! I didn't want to put it on a tank top, but I was just kind of like, if it was gonna mess up, I'd rather mess it up on one of these. Like, I'm probably using wrong things, but you know, hey, trial and error. Because I'm gonna print these on different shirts, but it's kind of cool. I mean, you know, if I wear my tank top, I'm just like, yeah, this is right. I did this. Okay, so that was obviously very stressful. More stress than it needed to be, but I mean, hey, that's the point of this channel. Look at all my challenges and failures when it comes to the art-related thing. I think the biggest thing was that I couldn't figure out how to make it hot and how long to keep it on there and the techniques of it, I guess. I just kind of doubted my knowledge of the printing a t-shirt like I already know, because I've done a few t-shirts. I just kind of forgot all of the qualities of making a t-shirt. Like, you know, when you print it out, it has to be mirrored. But I mean, hey, this is what we got. I'm not a huge fan of it, but the plan is to paint this, like I said, to print this on black shirt. So I'm thinking of doing that next week for you guys. I mean, this was fun, but I mean, the whole point is that it was a process and it was a really big contraption. I think the instructions kind of like really confused me. Like, the brand itself is really cool. I don't think I really will see the importance of it until I really get starting into the other molds of it, where you can do the cups and mouse pads and hats and all that stuff. So we'll figure that out in our channel. But I mean, for the most part, it just kind of just shows that it's really consistent when it comes to heat. And that's like the biggest thing where you're doing when you want to make a t-shirt logo. When it comes to those printable sheets like I'm using now, you have to make sure it's consistent heat, or it'll just kind of like tear all weird when it peels off, you know. So that was the really cool part of it. It was very consistent. It was really nice once I started working with it. It should have been more simplified, I guess, because the piece itself is you just kind of put the temperature on and then keep it in there as long as you need. I didn't use a timer, probably should have. I'll figure it out eventually. But what I wanted to do, enough about the t-shirt stuff, I have some commissions that I opened up on my social media. There were only 5 slots, and I'm not opening back those slots until maybe like a month and some change down the road. But I wanted to work on a few of these commissions here, just the sketch and the background of it. I don't want to reveal too much of their commissions because they did pay for this, so I just want to do my sketch and the background colors of it. Don't judge me, but look, we recycle things over here. So the color I'm kind of going for is like a nice deep burgundy. I don't want it to be too light, not too dark. So I'm just going to kind of play with pink, red, and a little bit of black. And that should definitely get the job done. Don't forget to give some love to the sides. So I want to make sure it's nice and dry so I can chalk on what I need to put on to my piece. So I use chalk. I think it's just a little bit easier when I'm trying to do my sketches instead of using pencil, because this is a colorful background. So when I sketch my pieces out, I'm not really worried about the detailing, because the only reason for my sketch is to help me when I start painting the outer lining of the piece itself. I don't really like to use sketches that much. It kind of makes my painting a little bit too uniform. I kind of like it to be a little random sometimes. So this commission is more so of a beige kind of background I want to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and use white, my brown, and then maybe a little bit of my yellow. And this is gonna help me make a nice tan color. So the first thing I want to do is definitely use a smaller brush to mix in my colors so I can get an idea of what those 3 colors make, if I can get that nice sandy beige that I want. Once I get that, I switch to my bigger brush. This can help me actually cover more of the surface area. All done, now I can dry. And then after my drying, of course, I go straight to my quick sketching. Alright, so I finished the sketches. I'm gonna ask the actual people that have these commissioned if I could paint these for our channel. But until then, I just have the sketches for you guys, but we'll hopefully be painting these next week as well. And then also we have a guest next week. But I'm gonna try to get them Wednesdays, not exactly at the 1 o'clock time, but just as long as I get them on Wednesdays. But thank you guys so much.
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day! Now that I've got you right where I want you!
Like and subscribe.